My name is Harry Sherwood, and I was back in high school, your typical jock, partier, chasing women, drinking beer on the weekends. And on the outside, life was great. But internally, I felt suffocated. I felt like I was wasting my time and I was missing something in my life. And at that point, I started to try to search and learn more about spirituality and martial arts and things that I was always called to, but hadn't really ever dove into. And that led me to learning some meditation techniques and whatnot. And I went on to spend a couple years in college and working and coaching high school football, and it's really where I got my start in the sports performance world, but there was still something missing. And it was getting louder and louder inside of my head, so I finally said, okay, enough is enough. And I flew to the other side of the world. I moved to China to study Tai Chi with the Shaolin monks, and that was the beginning of my quest. And after spending 3 to 4 months there, I came back to the States and I moved into an ashram in Escondido in Southern California, and I spent the next 6 months there meditating and in contemplation and service. And that really, it changed my life. I was living with monks and yogis, and I was able to get spiritual counseling from them daily and live with them and see how they live and apply those practices to myself. And it was a beautiful, beautiful time. After that, it changed my trajectory in life. I wound up going back to college, transferring to the University of Michigan, and getting a degree in consciousness studies, but really it was religious studies, but I focused on consciousness studies because I was able to put together my own program, and it worked out. And it was an academic approach to the experience that I had started to have in life. And during my time there, I was able to travel abroad with with a program that the first year I went to Ghana, and I went for a month and studied their culture and their spiritual culture and their funeral culture, and it was a fascinating time. And then with the same program, I actually wound up working for them and helping facilitate a group of students in Indonesia and traveling through Indonesia, focused on globalization and westernization, how it's affecting their art and their spirituality. So it was a beautiful time, 2.5 years in college. And after that, I wound up coming back to the States and then moving back into the ashram several months later for another 5-month stay. And I decided I wasn't going to become a monk, but that was very much on my mind. I wanted to become a monk. And once I decided that, I obviously came back to the world, and not much later, I met Melanie McDaniel, Makita, and it was exactly the perfect next step. We were able to see that we both had the same vision. We both wanted to help people in the same way, in a holistic fashion, in a way that not just helped people, but helped the world as well. And we started working together, helping each other continuously evolve, holding space for each other to heal and to dive deeper into ourselves and into the spiritual concepts that have been around for thousands of years, and started coaching meditation, I got back into sports performance coaching, into nutritional coaching, and it went from a passion about who we were to developing into helping others, to developing into starting consciously.org, to developing into the programs and the company that we have today, and something that we're extremely passionate about. It's absolutely something we both love, that it's our life. We've arrived at the rest of our life. We are going to help people dive deep spiritually into holistic health for the rest of our lives, and it's really, I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be more passionate about it. And I know in my heart, in my being, in my soul, that I'm here. I'm here and I absolutely love it.